Ready, set, go.
What's up, YouTube? It's the A.
What you
Do
crew?
And we're back with another.
Bruh, look at this dude. No, 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 no.
Sir, yes, sir, yes, sir.
I know y'all missed us. We missed y'all too, fam. You know, we back. We come fresh off a vacation. You know, we back. You know, drop these hits, baby. Let's go. What we got today for 'em, Monty?
We got some food.
Wow. And it's also dark outside. What's your point? What kind of food? Tell them, Trey.
We got some roast with mixed vegetables and some rice.
Yes. I'm the greatest chef in the world. You know, still, don't hit me. My wife. Okay, show the people that yummy food, you know, that y'all can eat with us, you know. All right, Trey, lead us in prayer.
Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you today, God. Thank you for waking us up to see another day, God. We ask you to let this food be a nourishment to our body and take away all the bad stuff away from it, God. And we thank you for today, God, and letting us see another day and live through it. And thank you for having your wing over us. In your name, pray, amen.
Amen.
All right.
We're gonna dig it.
This is your water.
Yes.
So YouTube, I know it's been a while, like I said. We went on vacation this not too long ago. We just came back from vacation, had fun. Did a lot of sightseeing, having fun. You know, some of the members, you know, got on the world's tallest sky coaster.
Me.
You're looking at two of them right now.
Ready.
It wasn't that bad.
Like when you get dropped, it feels like you're getting dropped in the ocean.
I would have did it, but they had a weight requirement.
No,
Nah,
that
I'm just
didn't.
playing. But anyway.
He didn't have a pass.
Yeah.
He was
You
too
know,
scared.
I just chilling. Scared? Come on.
Yeah.
I laugh in the face of danger. Name the movie.
I didn't say
Lion King.
danger.
Lion King, Angel.
Okay. So what y'all been up to? You know, just want to talk y'all, see what's going on. We're finna get ready to watch that A Quiet Place 2 in a little while. You know, some people scared, but
Who?
I ain't gonna call no name.
Who?
I ain't said. I don't know what you're talking about, but nah, we all seen the first one, and we finna get ready to watch the second one. I said the second one is better, got a little bit more scares, so we finna find out and see which one was better. You know, got a lot of movies coming out soon. You know what I'm saying? What y'all interested in?
Luca?
You know, Luca. When you talking about dockage, you know, but Luca out right now. You know, next month the GOAT, LeBron James. You know, he got Space Jam 2 coming out.
Yeah.
Got Black Widow.
He's not the GOAT though.
You know, I'm gonna leave the cartoon movies to the expert Tank over there. He gonna let y'all know how. Next time he on screen, he gonna let y'all know how Luca and Luca and Boss Baby 2. How good? They
Oh
were.
yes, I'm looking forward to see Boss
Bro.
Baby 2.
One
They
movie,
said it's gonna be like a ninja baby.
that movie gonna be
I forgot.
lame. One movie that I look forward to is Space Jam, but the new Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah.
That's one I really want to look forward to.
I don't know. We got a new guy. We got a new director, James Gunn, who directed the two Guardians of the Galaxy. So I think he'll do good, but I don't know. I got to see how good it's gonna be. Hopefully, King Shark and I forget John Cena's character and Captain Boomerang and all the other ones do good.
I don't know why they got that
And the
weasel.
Polka Dot Man.
The polka dot man. Who is that?
Well, yeah.
I don't know. I forgot the name of his character. I just seen the trailer, but the guy that Idris Elba plays, the black dude, he shot Superman with a kryptonite bullet and, you know, sent him insane. So I'm interested to see how his character is, you know.
Oh,
It's crazy how Superman, no matter if it's the Joker or another random black, random guy. I ain't gonna say random black, but or that's a rather random guy drives Superman insane.
There goes the debate.
Batman never has that problem, but you couldn't tell some people that.
Comment down below who is better, Batman or Superman.
Want me to tell you why?
Why?
Why people trying to drive Superman insane?
Pointless.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because why not try to drive the strongest man in the universe insane?
Stick to your juice.
You hear me, my
You be
friend?
quiet.
Why not try to drive the strongest man in the world insane so he could be on your side? But who would you do if you could like mind control somebody or drive them insane? Who would you pick? Superman or Batman?
That's the thing about it. Batman doesn't have to be driven insane, but Batman is also mentally strong. See, Superman is mentally weak to be an alien. He's just weak. He's a weakling.
I understand that, but he might not be too mentally strong if the new Suicide Squad game coming out and they gotta fight everybody in the Justice League.
I mean,
Which also grew.
Batman knows how to beat the entire Justice League. He's got a whole book on it. So I mean, it's not like the Suicide Squad got a lot to do. Maybe they just stole Batman's book.
And not only that, I don't know. I haven't watched this in the movie because they haven't burned it. But in the what was it? I think it was a comic book. It was a comic book. Batman finally killed Joker.
Yeah, after a while, there's so much, only so long. You can let a man go crazy before you got to end him. But anyway, I'm gonna get off this superhero talk, but also coming up in the superhero movie game, we got Eternals coming out in November, I think, and we got the new Spider-Man, what was it, Home Run?
Yeah, I think so. Or
Spider-Man Home Run coming out Christmas weekend or right before Christmas. We got Halloween Kills, part 2 to Halloween coming out this Halloween. I forgot what
and
else
the
we got coming
disrespect.
out. Oh, next month. Is it next month or is it late this month? I think it was late this month. Maybe Friday, if I'm not mistaken. You got the new Fast and Furious coming out, Fast 9. We're going to see how John Cena does. Of course, it's all about family when it comes to, Vin Diesel and them, but whatever. We're going to see how that goes. I'm calling it Fast and Furious 11, they're going to space.
who would win?
And they're also talking about doing a crossover with Fast and Furious and Jurassic World, which I don't see how that's going to work, but that's also coming out this year, Jurassic World.
Jurassic World.
Oh, is it Jurassic World? I think it is Jurassic World, yeah.
Sound like
But
it's Jurassic
they also
World.
bring it what's the guy named Morpheus? The bat dude from Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah, Morbius.
Yeah.
He comes out, Venom comes out, or he's facing Carnage. I hope they do Carnage, right?
For real.
I gotta put a tray up on their original. Because you see, my two favorite heroes is Batman and Spider-Man. They got the two best cartoon TV shows. X-Men is third, don't get me wrong. But
X-Men is sorry.
I'm trying to put Trey on them two, the Batman animated series and the animated Spider-Man series. You can't beat them two shows. And he loves Spider-Man, so he ain't gonna say nothing bad about Spider-Man.
No, the Batman animated series, I watched it a little bit. Listen,
I love the cartoon.
I don't like Batman. I just
You have a
they give the
problem
man
with
too much
Batman.
credit. I understand he don't got powers enough, but he's too overrated for
And
me.
that's-
That's why I don't like him.
People love him because he's realistic. Because anybody could be a Batman.
Nobody could be made a man.
If you win the lottery, you could be Batman. If you find oil,
No.
you could be Batman. Because
No.
all you need is the money to buy the suit and learn how to fight. You could fight crime.
Listen,
I'm pretty sure Trey had $700 million or something like that, and he built a bulletproof suit and had a bulletproof car. He ride around his hometown or fly around or whatever to any other city and fight crime.
but what if somebody see this video and they actually take it to heart and then somehow win the lottery and then go buy a Superman suit and start beating people up for the truth?
That's Superman. See, Superman won't work. Superman's not real. You gotta be like Batman.
Batman beats people up
Yeah, in the dark.
What about
for
Flash?
the truth.
Flash could be real.
We can't.
No,
Closest thing to
he-
Flash is Usain Bolt, and he's nowhere near Flash.
But I'm saying though, you could be the fastest man in the world. Why can't you get faster? That one dude, there's this anime series, the anime movie that I watched, show called One Punch Man. Every
Talking about
day,
OP.
yo, he really is OP. That's one I don't like about it. But he's a regular human, just like Batman, but the strongest dude in the whole series. He's the strongest dude in the series because he said his exercise or his method of exercising is 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 mile. Well, no, not 100 mile run. I think like a mile run. I don't know, but like all that curls, 100 curls, no, 50 curls a day.
Okay.
And he do that every day, and he's the fastest and strongest person in the anime, the series. So you could be a human, a regular human like Batman, and go from weak into being the strongest dude ever. Does that tell you that you could do it?
Could. But
Who would win?
that's enough about that talk. So, next topic is, since we're on the subject of Quiet Place 2, I don't know if you guys know about the Quiet Place series, but you know it's a movie where you can't speak or the monsters will get you.
Yeah, basically.
You know, sci-fi
It
film.
reminds me of Bird Box where they can't see. Because there's
Which
like
brings me to
something
my
in there.
question. Would you rather be in Bird Box or a Quiet Place? Bird Box you're not able to see and you have to survive, or a Quiet Place where you can't talk and you have to survive?
I would go in
We'll
Bird
start with
Box.
money.
Bird Box. Yeah, that's it. We about to end the video. We about to end the
I would
video.
go in. No, I would go in the what was it? Quiet Place, because like I know I'm not that good at staying quiet, but
Yeah.
I could be quiet for like a moment.
No, you gotta be quiet for the rest of your life.
I could do that because I would like stay inside.
No,
but when I
no.
listen, you
You don't
let
understand.
me talk.
You don't understand the monsters though.
Listen, this is my.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I would go in Quiet Place because, like, once I would stay quiet, I would either be going somewhere, and that's like going to get like groceries or stuff like at a store, and I'd be quiet the whole time. And I didn't choose Bird Box because I need to see where I'm going.
Before
I don't want to get possessed by some.
Before I give it
type of
this straight,
demon in the air.
how would you be quiet in the grocery store in the Quiet Place if you had to put the grocery in the buggy?
I ain't gonna put it in the boogie.
Where you gonna put it in?
I'm gonna put it in my clothes.
How you gonna? So you gonna have less stuff to get?
So let's say you get a bag of chips and you put it in your clothes. It's
Yeah.
gonna make a sound.
Yeah.
You gotta move it gently. You gotta look. You gotta get it. And if it made that little crooked noise,
Alright.
you just go. Still.
I'll tell you one thing, man. I'm
Now,
not
what
gonna
about
be
with
near
you?
Quiet Place. It's just because you don't have to talk at all. You really don't. You don't, like, for example, the girl in the movie, I ain't gonna spoil it, but you look in the trailer, they're gonna tell you this. But the girl is deaf. One of the girls in the family is deaf. So, what they did, the whole family did to communicate, except for, I think, one of the kids, because one of the dudes, he's like a teenager, he's younger than her. They teaching him how to do it, but the whole family is sign language. They teach sign language because the girl was deaf, which is a huge advantage because you could talk without talking. And
Look at that carrot.
and what's it called? You don't really in Quiet Place. You can't talk at all unless you're around something that make a lot of noise.
Why don't you just drink it?
So
Okay.
like.
So my question for you is, if you don't have anybody that's deaf in your family, we're using, let's just use the people in the crew, our channel. all you people. If none of us are deaf, how are you going to use this time?
Write on a piece of
And
paper.
how are we going to understand it?
Write on a piece of paper.
No, that's gonna make noise.
No, it ain't. No.
Depending on what you use.
A notebook?
Money.
I mean, not like the blue notepad.
Money, I understand what you're saying because you're like, you don't know what me and Marquette know about. These monsters, they're not just able to hear. This for basic, even humans, for like blind people and deaf people. People who lose a sense, like hearing, tasting, all that, one of your 5 senses, the rest of their senses go up higher, which how do I say this? They become better to outweigh that. Like if you're blind, your hearing and your smelling is going to get better because you need something to help you get around. So these monsters, not only that they're blind, they don't have no eyes, they're hearing. They gotta hear. And they just don't hear like, ooh, oh, I can hear. You're here, you're there. They could hear. They do this thing where they're like, what do they do? Like open their skull or something? What's called?
Something that
Yeah.
makes them, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like they hear you already because like they do this thing that open their ears and they hear you really good. Like it was this thing. Now I ain't gonna tell you because I don't want to tell the movie. But these monsters could hear. Not only they hear, they're fast. They're everywhere around the world. Like wherever you go, they're there. So once you make like you drop a pin, game over. They're super fast. They're super athletic and they're everywhere. So you really can't make no noise unless you're something around like a waterfall or around something that makes a lot of noise daily. That's why you can't really talk. That's why people don't really talk in that movie.
Well, for me, and I'm going with a spoiler alert, so I'm telling you beforehand. I've
So
seen both
if you don't
movies.
wanna-
I haven't seen A Quiet Place 2, but I've seen A Quiet Place 1. It's been out a while. And I've seen Bird Box. It's been out a while. So what I'm going with is I'm going with Bird Box.
Oh,
I'm going to tell you
What?
why. I see, when you ask questions like this, you got to go by the rules of the movie.
You need to see
And the
them.
rules of the movie is what? You can't see Bird Box. But in A Quiet Place, you cannot talk. Now think about it. And again, spoiler alert. In the movie, what happens in the deaths? What happens is there's 3 children. There's a girl and 2 younger boys. So she's the oldest and she got 2 younger brothers. She got a younger brother that's right around her age who understands the concept and he knows how to be quiet. Then there's the younger boy, the youngest son, and he makes a lot of noise with the toy. And what happens is that monster can get him and kills him. Another thing is the mother is pregnant. And what does she have to do? She goes to the bathroom and she's got to give birth. And all women know.
You gotta scream.
And I'm a man and I know this. When you're giving birth, you cannot be quiet while giving birth to a child.
But she
So what
sounded
happened
like
was the husband set off some fireworks. I think it was the husband or the children. One of them set off some fireworks in the opposite direction. So the monster would go that way while the mama screamed and gave birth. And now whether I have my family with me, my children, my wife, or I'm solo, I'm not doing A Quiet Place. It's too many factors. Number one, sound. What if I sneeze? What if I'm choking? I just supposed to choke in silence? It ain't gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
I
But you
snore.
have no choice.
When I'm asleep, what am I gonna do? If I'm snoring. Now, yeah, you be like, oh, you can just go in a nice, quiet, secluded place, make a little quiet sound bunker. But at the end of the day, they could probably hear that snore too. I got to take a shower. What I'm gonna use the restroom in a cup? You got these things, mate. These are logical things you got to think of. And then not only that, in Bird Box, which is one of our biggest issues, especially me and Trey, you never see the monster. Now, I get you're not supposed to see, but we never see a monster, so we don't even know. All you got to do is what? Keep the blindfold on.
Yeah.
And the idiot, which it happens because you got to have a movie. But the idiotic, dumbest part of the movie was they had all these people find the house and was good to go. And then what happened? They let a dude in, a random stranger who was like, help me. I was able to survive. They let him in and what happened? He started killing the people. Once you find your house, you good to go. You ain't got to look outside of nothing. Now, yeah, eventually you're going to have to go to the grocery store. I get it.
Them weird pictures.
So that's going to be your biggest issue is getting to the grocery store. But you can make all the sound you want. You just don't have to, just don't open your eyes or take out the blindfold. But let's be honest. The main lady in Bird Box and another lady both had kids. The other lady died, but the main lady took care of both of the kids. From the time these kids was born until they was almost 7 or 8 or whatever, they lived in the Bird Box. And then when they finally had to leave, what did the mama say? Listen, your name is girl, your name is boy. Keep these blindfolds on no matter what. And what happened? They lived. I'm just saying. I would rather be in Bird Box. Would I be have a more boring world? Yes.
Listen, in Bird Box, what was stupid is he was drawing them weird, crazy pictures.
People didn't see that. The man was out. One dude was knocked out cold. The other dude was in the garage, and the girls was upstairs in the thing. Nobody didn't see the little things until it was
But
too late.
listen, it's the pictures that he drew. It possessed them to think it was like outside, which possessed them to go crazy. The pictures kind of looked like outside, which made him go crazy.
No,
because
the
it looks
picture,
like the monster.
the pictures, yeah, was based off the monster, but you won't die from looking at pictures. You have to physically eye contact with the monster. Now, yeah, that was the closest thing we seen with the monsters, but like, yeah, I mean, yeah, that was the closest thing to the monster. That was the dumbest thing, but if you really think about it, that's the point. They trying to make us probably fit into their shoes. They trying to make us fit like you can't. If they can't look at the monsters, you can't either. Which is like I think they were trying to like make us think about like how it is for us in our point of view. But Marquette, I understand that. Yeah, you're right. We also have to think about the consequences and the pros and cons. But think about it. How are you supposed to go in the grocery store if you don't know where to go? For a key example, I'm gonna say spoiler alert, but everybody should have been watching Bird Box because it's on Netflix now. One of the movies in Bird Box, they were running out of food, so they went to the store. The dude had a little cart. The dude was super rich. I'm not super rich, but he was rich. He had a cart which had sensors, surround anything coming near the car. It'll have sensors, and he had a navigation which tells them where the grocery store was at. But you got to think about it. Not everybody have a car like that. So how you supposed to get to the store without that? That's one. Like without that car, you not know where you're going. And two,
our car we could put it in reverse because we have a camera in the back.
But you can't look at what the monster become right behind you.
Now, what would I do? You make up a good point. Now, but what I would do is you have to nominate 2, 3. You have to nominate. It depends what it is. Now, if you're solo, I feel like if you're solo and you find somebody house or you shack up in a house, you shouldn't run out of groceries. Even if you're a fat, overweight, love to eat food person, you should never in something like Bird Box, you should never run out of food because you're by yourself. Now, if you're in a group of people like there was in a movie, you nominate 2 people. I would say 4, but definitely 2 people. 1 woman, 1 man. Why? Because you're not being you're not discriminating. You can't say, oh, let's take 2 men out there, or let's take 2 women. You take a man and a woman, it's equal. Then not only that, once you go, so you tie the blindfold in, y'all got to do your research before you get there. Okay, what address are we in? Now keep in mind now, they had the technology still of the car. They also still had internet now. Because, yeah, they was wrecking cars and stuff and people was, killing themselves. But no Wi-Fi signals was gone. No internet was out. So you could Google, okay, what's our nearest supermarket? Oh, it's 4.2 miles. How far is that walking? About 30 minutes, whatever. Which way do we go? Now, yeah, you got to be good with directions, true. Yeah, you got to learn it's going to be a minute. But what you do is you go out there, you nominate 2 people. I'm going to nominate myself because I'm in it. Me and a girl, or me and a woman, we go out there, we tie a blindfold. You look directly down the street. You have one of the blindfolds where you can't see, but you can see. Like enough, like right where your feet at. You keep your head down the whole time. Let nothing distract you. Why? Because if you get distracted, you don't know what you're looking at. And what you're going to want to do, put a blindfold off, see where the noise is coming from. And by then, you're done. Because, again, we never see the monster. All we know is the wind. So you do that. Once you get to the grocery store, you got to use the smarts. Okay, let's fill up a bag of groceries, a cart of groceries, get what we need, bam, bam, boom. Then you got to find some stuff that you can leave a trail. So let's say, let me see how I can put it. Let's say you go to the toilet, the toilet paper, the paper towel aisle. You get a whole 2 rolls of paper towel. You take the brown thing out the paper towel. You tie one of them. You leave it right there, smushed inside the door of the supermarket. And you leave a whole trail to your house of toilet paper and some stuff that ain't gonna break, like maybe plastic cups or maybe charcoal or something that's gonna leave a trail. But you don't leave it all the way to your front door. You stop almost to your house, but then you stop it right there. You stop the trail right there and make it like a little circle so people don't really follow it, because you never know who's really looking. That's another thing they didn't tell you in the Bird Box is some of them people, the dude who came in there, how did he get in there without no blindfold and hadn't went crazy yet? See, it's a lot of questions in Bird Box. But nevertheless, that's what I would do. Again, with the Quiet Place, yes, it's better to see and not talk than not see and talk. But to me, it's harder not to make a noise than to not see. Because you know what it is. Because you know, okay, if I take my blindfold off or if I look outside too long, I'm going to kill myself. Something's going to make me want to kill myself. But when it comes to a Quiet Place, you got to outrun these fast monsters. And again, spoiler, the only reason they killed the monsters is because the girl turned up her hearing aid. It messed with the monster's hearing so bad that the mama was able to shoot it in the mouth once his mouth or whatever opened. That's how it happens. How many people out there got shot? How many people gonna kill these monsters? And as you see in a Quiet Place trailer 2 and a Quiet Place the movie, well, what happened to all the people? The monsters just took them out because everybody's gonna make noise. I hate to say it. There were even no babies until old girl and the man had a baby after the monsters took over. You know, sad, but that's it. Anyway, moving on to the next topic, which might be the last topic. Another movie that we have watched, and we've watched all 4 of them. I know they have watched all 4 of them. Tank, Trey, and Money. I watched the first 3. But the movie we're going to talk about next is the change of what they did. And this movie is called The Forever Purge. Now, unlike the other purges where it only happens from nighttime until the next morning, where it's like only 12 hours where you can, steal, kill, do all that. Everybody knows the purge if you have seen the purge movies. However, they're changing the purge movies now to the Forever Purge. So there's no more daytime. There's no more one day. It's each and every day from the start of the morning until everybody was like, okay, let's get some sleep tonight or whatever. 24 hours each and every day they purging. So I want to know what's y'all thoughts on that. Do y'all like the change or you don't like it? Now they say before you get started, they said this is going to be the last purge movie. So do you like the change?
I think they should do it like every other day, kind of.
I mean,
like give one day a rest at least. Like
see,
do it like 5 times a week.
Okay, that's basically Forever Purge, but see now this is
before you start, that comes out July 2nd, so it's coming up shortly.
So see, I'm thinking about this because everybody, I'm religious, I'm in Christ, so I'm not gonna kill. I won't kill, steal, and really none of that. But I'm saying, if I wasn't, knowing that I'm still is, before y'all be like, oh, saying something in the comment, I'm still is, I'm still is. So
oh, we gotta start eating. Go ahead.
But yeah, I'm still. I'm just saying. I'm still Christian. I'm saying if I wasn't, it's a good thing for if I wasn't. No, okay, let me say this. So if I wasn't, I'm gonna say how I am. If I wasn't, if this thing was going on and I wasn't Christian. So my pros and cons in this is that the pros is that you get whatever you need and stuff like that for your family, blah blah blah, that all the stuff you wanted and stuff you need. But the cons is that one, people out there, you probably like maybe your best friend, people act normal now. Right now the world is going crazy already. Like, Atlanta really out of control. People like, especially now. Think about how it is if they gave us the freedom to do anything. just run around like you and your neighbor all buddy, friend, blah blah blah. Hey, how you doing, neighbor? Oh, good. Heard about the basketball game last night? Yeah. Then purge come, you hear that horn. Then later, you over there asking for your neighbor or something. He just pop up with a shotgun and shoot you in your head. It's just like Bird Box. You don't know who is who, what is what. So for me, no, because I'm the type of person, I'm not gonna really kill somebody unless I have to, if that does happen. So yeah, for me, I wouldn't like that. But if it was like a normal purge, but for example, it was the normal purge 12 hours, I could rock with that because I don't have to kill nobody really. I just hide myself for 12 hours. So yeah, I like that. I would like the old one instead of the new one.
Money? Oh, you done?
I don't like the changes. I don't have no reason though.
Yeah, I agree with my my fellow crew members. I don't like the change, but since they claim it's the last Purge movie, I'm okay with as far as watching it for a movie, but as far as the concept and the story, I don't like it because it's like if you're having a forever purge and it happens all day, every day, there wouldn't be a world. I mean, how many days has this been going on? Because it couldn't have been too long. There wouldn't be no America. So, because who would all unite? I mean, everybody would want to kill the next person so they could be the king of America or the queen of America. You can't trust anybody, like Money says. So, and like I said, yes, I don't want to steal, kill, neither torture, all that. But again, you got a better chance of surviving for 12 hours, as we've seen in all the movies, as opposed to each and every day. So, you know, I don't know, but that's what's coming up. Now, I know I said that might be the last time, but I got one more. Like I said, we got a lot of movies to catch up on, a lot of movies to watch and stuff. But a movie I have watched and Tank have watched is Cruella. Now it was a good movie. Don't get me wrong. I liked it. Tank liked it. You know, if he was, she's seen it too apparently. You know, we liked it, and if Tank was on this review, he'd tell what he thought, and Monty says it was good.
It was good. It's just like a solid, like a 1 out of 5, 5 being the goodest, 1 being the baddest. I give it like a solid 3 or 4.
What? Out of what? 5? Or,
yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say out of 10. But I'm not gonna ruin the movie. Not gonna say spoiler alert. But you know, she did have some great fashion choices. You know, I'm not big on fashion, but it's one scene. Tank knows what I'm talking about. I was like, hey, that's cool. That's Cruella. But my question is this, and I've talked about it on YouTube, on my other channels and stuff like that, and I was thinking, Disney, and a lot of other people are doing this too, but Disney and other movie companies make the choice of they want to turn villains into, you know, the hero or a good person in their own movie. And I get it with Disney because, you know, they target it towards kids and stuff and, you know, all that. But while I was watching Cruella, it was a good movie. But the whole time I was thinking, I still can't get over the fact that she wanted to kill the dogs in the 101 Dalmatians. And I can't get that out of my head. Now, I know she was a kid in the movie. She grew up, spoiler alert. But I can't not get that out of my head. So my question for Trey and Monty, and this is out before I get started, I'm going to go on some other stuff, but it all comes to the same topic of them making the bad people good people. And for me, this is just my opinion. I'm gonna let them talk about it. It ruins it for me, the character, because not only does it ruin the character, it ruins the movie. I can't even look at 101 Dalmatians no more the same. Why? Because they make me try to feel bad and sad for Cruella. She's an okay person. But I've seen the animated cartoon version and the real version, and in both movies, she wanted to kill the dogs. So I cannot get over that. Now, not only are they doing that, they're trying to make, and it's different. It's different because in Despicable Me 1, 2, and 3, we all knew Groot wasn't all that bad of a guy. They try to make him like, oh, he's a bad villain, but we know he's the hero of the movie.
Who, Groot?
Yeah, Groot. But they're trying to make a Groot movie where he's a good person. I don't know if they too young to remember or not. The Wicked Witch of the West and Wizard of Oz, they giving her own movie. They giving all these bad people a movie to feel sorry for them. But when you do that, you ruin the other movies. Because if you take, hold on, I'm gonna get to y'all. If you take the bad person out the movie and make either you take them out. Think about it. If you take Cruella out of 101 Dalmatians, are you watching the movie? Is there even a story? There's not. With the Wicked Witch of the West and Wizard of Oz, she made the movie. I like Dorothy. I like Toto, Scarecrow, Scarecrow, Tim, and all that. But without the Wicked Witch of the West, who is one of the most scariest, terrorizing, ugly villains ever. She's up there with the Joker for me. But without her, the movie sucks. It's not no good movie. You cannot make the good bad people good because it's pointless. That's like them making a Thanos movie and making him seem like the hero. I know what he did. I can never forget that. So, my question is this. How do you guys feel about making all these villains have their own movie where you feel sorry for them or try to make them the hero? And does that ruin the movies they were in for you? Another one, Maleficent. I'm done.
I got a question for you. Did you watch 101 Dalmatians?
I watched 101 Dalmatians with y'all, and I watched them as a kid and everything.
And
I will never forget, she wanted to kill the dog.
Listen,
She didn't want to kill one. She didn't want to kill two or six. She wanted to kill 101 Dalmatians.
Did you watch the second part?
I didn't need to because 101 Dalmatians was all I needed.
The story back for me was that she was a fashion designer, manager, whatever.
Oh, you talking about Cruella?
Yeah,
I
Cruella.
did watch it.
Basically, she was a fashion designer, manager, and she wanted a polka dot black and white
And I know
outfit.
that. So let me ask you this: how did you know who Cruella was?
From 101 Dalmatians.
And did you like her in 101 Dalmatians?
Yeah, I like one.
No, did you like her in 101 Dalmatians?
No, because she
Why?
wanted to kill the dog.
Exactly. Now they want to make her a hero.
Listen. In 101 Dalmatians, I understand that she wanted to kill the dogs. She wanted to kill the dogs so she could get her outfit. But that's what you don't understand. You don't understand how she wanted to kill the dogs. Basically, she wanted to kill the dogs for her outfit.
You don't see nothing wrong with that?
She could care less about the dogs.
But she wanted them for an outfit.
Exactly. That's why she waited for them to get polka dots. When she came over to their house and they didn't have any spots, she was like, are they for sale? They were like, no. And she was like, I didn't want those rats anyways.
And I get that. But again, in Cruella, spoiler alert, not gonna ruin the movie for you, because you see it in the trailer. In Cruella, they try to make her a good person and for you to care about her. But I cannot care about her because I will always remember what she did the first time I saw her. And what did she try to do? She kidnapped 101 dogs and was finna make a nice coat.
Exactly. She hired 2 hitmen to kidnap the dog, and that's what they did.
I'm saying, so you okay with Cruella now after you saw
No,
Cruella?
I never said that.
So does it ruin 101 Dalmatians for you because they tried to make her a good person now?
I feel like
When they tried to make her a good person in the trailer, if you watch the trailer, spoiler alert, she was in jail at first, and then they took her out of jail and then made her like a fashion designer. Basically became her maids, hitmans, whatever. And basically, she told them to go kidnap all the dogs. And that's what they did while the parents was away, and the dog parents, and they shoved the granny in the closet.
Okay. So are you okay with all, besides Cruella, all these other bad people that's getting a movie, their own movie, so you can see their story? Are you okay with that, knowing that it makes the other movie look bad because you're not a bad person, there's no movie?
Maleficent?
I mean, for me, yeah.
She is a bad person. I can understand that because
she's not.
she is.
No,
She is, but in the movie they try to
not a
make.
bad
You
person.
do realize what she tried to do to Sleeping Beauty, right?
No. And you let me, and y'all finally let me talk. I'll tell y'all the reason why they did all this stuff. Cruella, I didn't watch it, so I'm not going to speak on that. For example, let me say a movie, Hercules, and if they give, Hades his own movie, you could say Hades was a god, a Greek god, a myth. They treated him bad. He wasn't the most good looking, so they sent him to the underworld. And he takes souls or whatever. Hades in that in the beginning was always treated bad. So people, if you treat people bad and treat them worse than you is, they're gonna turn bad. That's what that's throughout all the I'm not gonna say MCU, cause that's the whole thing. Disney, that's like all Disney villains. Most of them, you know, some of them really did start off bad. Others like Jafar was deep. Jafar was bad because.
So if he gets his own movie, you won't feel so bad about Jafar, will you?
I mean, yeah, but you also got to think about this. Jafar admitted he was a bad person, but listen, Jafar said to himself that he was poor and he stole. He was like Aladdin. He stole to get a better life. That don't make you. It make you bad, but it make you bad in a good way.
And I get that, but what I'm saying is, certain characters in movies, because of what movie they're first tied to, you need them to stay bad, because if not, it ruins the movie for you. Now, like I said, maybe it's just my opinion, but if I see the Jafar movie and he's a little teenager stealing bread like Aladdin to feed to his baby sister or something, can't say a pet because that's Aladdin when he did a boo. But he steals for his little sister and she gets an apple and he gets a bread or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I understand where Jafar's coming from. But it makes Aladdin look worse, because it's like Jafar. I mean, what's the difference between Jafar and Aladdin? Is Aladdin had a genie and Jafar didn't. I mean, certain characters need to be bad because it's going to ruin the movie. Without Jafar, Aladdin, it's a solid movie, but Jafar is a good villain. Same thing with the Joker. I love the Joker. I watched the Joker movie. Yes, I can see, it was parts where I felt bad for the Joker, how they did him, but I knew eventually I know what this man becomes.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll talk to y'all later. We are enjoying. Leave comments on everything. We'll see y'all later.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, we come back with them reviews of what we talked about too. We out.